Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you.
Hey, what's poppin', y'all? So we're back with another video. Today I'm making Jamaican style oxtails. So right now I have some garlic. We're just smashing them, getting ready to peel them so we can mince them. Now we're gonna move on to our onion. We're going to peel it and dice it up as small as you can, or as small as you would like. In this recipe, I did not go by the exact measurements of the ingredients. I like to measure the ingredients using my eyes. So this technique may or may not work for everyone. It works for me. That's just how I cook. I'm not really great with measurements. But don't worry, I will post the recipe that I am using, the one that I found online, in the description box down below. So be on the lookout. I just finished mincing the garlic. I'm about to put it in the same bowl as the onions. So now we're going to move on to marinating the meat. Now we all know the longer you marinate meats, the better it tastes. So for this tutorial, I really didn't have that much time to marinate the meat. I marinated the meat for about 30 minutes. So we're just gonna start with the ingredients here. I'm gonna pour soy sauce. Then I'm going to sprinkle some salt. I am adding the garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, some adobo, allspice, red cayenne pepper. Almost forgot to add brown sugar, but next we're going to add browning sauce. Last but not least, we are going to add this. I don't know the name of it. I can't say it. I'm not gonna embarrass myself trying to say it, but you know what that is. I'll just put it down below. I just took the meat out of the fridge. It's been marinating for about 35 minutes now. I just grabbed my Instant Pot and I'm waiting for it to heat up. While I'm waiting for it to heat up, I put some olive oil in the bottom so we could get a good nice sear on the oxtails. So we're waiting for the oil to heat up. The oil is hot now, so I'm just gonna drop some of the meat in there. Probably cook it for about a little under 10 minutes on each side. Get a little nice crispy, nice sear, brown sear to it, or you know, however you would like. As you can see, we're gonna grab the bag of carrots and cut the carrots into small little pieces to add to the oxtail once the oxtail is done cooking. I'm getting ready to take the rest of the meat out. I believe it's done cooking. Now we're going to add some beef broth to the sauce in the Instant Pot. And we're going to add the onions, the garlic, and the green onions that I just cut. And I forgot to add the carrots at this part, but don't worry, I added it later on, but the carrots should go in this part too. We're just gonna give the pot a good stir, get everything all soft and make sure everything's cooked in the sauce. You want to let that sit and cook for about another 5 minutes, depending on how hot your Instant Pot is going at the time. I usually put mine on high. It cooks faster because the Instant Pot does take a longer time to heat up. Once the onions and garlic are cooked to your liking, we're going to add the meat with the biggest ones on the bottom first. So you want to add the big pieces of oxtails at the bottom of the pot. Then you want to add the smaller on top. Next, the recipe calls for some ketchup, so I added a little ketchup as well as some beef broth. It told me to put about a cup, but as you see, the broth did not even reach the top of the meat, so I tried to add some more, but I ran out, so that's gonna have to do for now. Alright guys, so I'm closing the top. I'm about to turn it off of saute and turn it on meat and stew, and I'm gonna set the timer to 40 minutes. It's been about 40 minutes now. The meat looks good, it looks tender, it looks juicy, just how I like it. You can cook it longer if you want it. We're just pulling the meat out right now because we're going to add the butter beans to it. So we take the meat out. Once I took all the meat out, I am opening a bag of butter beans. I'm going to add it to the mixture. Oh, and don't forget, when you're doing this part, you want to turn your Instant Pot off of meat and stew, and you want to turn it back on saute on high heat because you want to get this pot to boil so the butter beans can cook. So I brought the butter beans to a boil, and now I'm going to add fish sauce. Fish sauce is going to be my secret ingredient. I love fish sauce. Vietnamese people love fish sauce. We love using it in most of our dishes. So I added quite a few drops in it, mix it up real good, give it a little more salt because I think I tasted it earlier and it needed a little more salt. So hopefully now it should taste better. Once you think that the butter beans are cooked, you want to add the meat back into the broth and give it a good mix. I forgot to record the part where I added cornstarch and some water, gave it a good mix, and I put it in the beef broth after I put the butter beans in. Do not forget that part. That is a very vital part to making your sauce. Thank you guys for watching me cook and staying along with me on this journey. I hope you guys enjoyed my video.